And welcome back to more Hyrule's Resurrection. So I'm going to finish off level 8 in this part. And I think we just left at the boss. And a nice convenient place to start. Because you're right next to where you need to go. And the boss is right below you. Now, what you have to battle is, this Manhandla, another Manhandla. Now, the hint you got right outside level 8, all of those hints are going to start playing right now against this boss. You know, I don't remember all the hints, so basically you don't want to take on all 4 heads, because it'll just grow them back. And then being patient, keeping your distance, so give you an idea of what weapon you're going to use. And then the various other tricks it uses, you'll see as this battle progresses. So your best weapon is going to be using arrows. So you want to keep your distance and have plenty of money on hand because you want to... You know, maybe having your feather on board as well, just in case you need to dodge quickly. Because this thing's weakness is a little different than a regular Manhandla's. So as you take out the petals, it kind of leaves a trail of fire. So there's where the floor burning clue kind of kicks in. So just gotta be careful about that fire. I think it does a lot of damage if you run into it. Just snipe off as many hits as possible. So once you take out 3 heads or so, then as tempting as it is to take out that 4th head, you actually want to leave it alone. Start aiming for the core, which you would never do on a regular Manhandla. Here you actually want to aim for the core, because that's its weakness. You probably want to use arrows, because it's just going to be faster, especially you should have level 2 bow by now. And after you get enough hits, it starts pulling off the rest of its tricks out of its bag. See, this is the white background's really annoying because it actually revives its petals. Here's the dark green one, which speeds up everything. The darker one, it slows down everything. Yeah, you just want to go all out, just spam arrows. And then the blue one's the most annoying one because it actually reverses all your controls. I mean, it reverses all your controls, including the A and B buttons. Now that actually was a lot easier than it really could have been. Making up for some of that messiness in the last part. Because it kind of just stayed on the left side for the most part. But some of the tricks it has, so it either speeds up the, speeds you and the boss up, slows action down, revives petals with the white background. The dark one's slow action. The bright green one is fast action, and then that blue one is the one you have to watch out for. Because again, all your movements are reversed, including your A and B. So, if I were to use my B button, I would fire my sword. So you can very easily get mixed up with all that. Okay, so you're told where to go next. you want to jot down that maze path for later. Okay, that boss battle was again, a bit easier than it could have been, because it can get really messy, especially if it just moves all over, or if it just keeps reviving petals, because then you have to keep just spamming more arrows just to knock out petals again. And see how much money I had to waste in that battle. Because you really want to use distance. You know, your sword is only good if you can keep your sword beams, but if you lose your sword beams, you're just gonna want distance at that point. But, you know, I don't really care how much money I wasted in that battle because you have your infinite money supply source. I'm just gonna take a quick trip up there and restock some quick and easy cash. Again, it really doesn't take that long to load up your money. Especially if you get a lot of black ones, and even if you get just a few silver ones. Like I pretty much capped out in like, was it a couple minutes or something? Alright, so now you actually want to go to the sanctuary, right in the middle there. And you may have seen it way earlier in the game, but you couldn't do anything. And you'll actually see why you couldn't do anything initially. Alright, into the sanctuary, which is actually a pretty large dungeon. And there's actually some pretty obscure puzzles in this place on top of it. So we'll start going through this in the next part, because this is going to be a pretty long level. So it's going to take quite a while to get through. So we'll start this off in the next part. Alright, see you guys later.